case where maybe you found an article that looks really good, or a chapter in a book that was really on your topic, you can look at the list of references for that article or that book chapter, and if you see citations for articles that look like they will be particularly good for you as well, and if you find one that is a journal article and you want to find out whether or not the library has it, the thing you want to zero in on is the name of the journal that has it. So the title of the journal of this article is Wildlife Society Bulletin. So if we copy the title of that journal, not the title of the article, but the title of the journal, and then go back to the classic catalog, do a title search for the name of that journal, the catalog will tell us whether or not the library owns or has access to the articles in that journal. So in this case, we have access to the electronic version of the journal from 1973 to 2006 in the database JSTOR. We also have physical copies in print at the Marine Resources Library from 1973 to 94, then we missed a few and got a couple more in 96 and 97. So this is how you can use the catalog to find out whether or not we have access to a particular journal article if you only have the citation to that article. And just keep in mind, you're completely welcome to search Google, but a lot of these academic journal articles are not really available on the web. Okay, so if we wanted an article that appeared in, say, 2007 or 2008 or even 2013, the way that we would find out, well, the way that we could get a copy of this article would be to use interlibrary loan. And if you go to the homepage of the library and go to services and then come over to interlibrary loan in Pascal, this is where you can request items from other libraries that we don't have here in the library for you. So what you do is go to the classic interlibrary loan, log into Iliad, which is should be your College Charleston username and password. Once you log in, then you can request a journal article, like in the case that we just were looking at, a book chapter, conference paper, anything pretty much that we do not have here for you in the library, you can request it and we can get a copy of that item from another library. Okay, so speaking of other libraries, if we come back again to the main page of the College Charleston libraries, go back to the classic catalog, and here, since we don't know the name of the topic that we're doing, we're just going to type in what we're looking for. And at this point, we're not going to worry about the different fields and the connectors that we'll get into that later. We're just going to do kind of basic search and submit. So here we get a fair number of results, 190 books basically that were found. But if we want to see if there's more books, our catalog is a decent size for an undergraduate library. But if we click over onto Pascal Delivers here, this will greatly expand our search and include the records for books in all the academic libraries in South Carolina. So we have, this is Pascal, which is the partnership among South Carolina academic libraries. And this will enable you to search not just our catalog, but USC, Clemson, Furman, all the kind of major academic libraries in South Carolina all at one time. And then if it's something that we don't have here in our library, you can request it and have that item sent over from one of the other academic libraries in South Carolina. Okay, so we've very briefly, quickly gone over the College Charleston catalog, Pascal, which is the combination of all the academic libraries in South Carolina, all in one shot. And if we go back to the main page of the library again, and underneath the Discovery search box, there's a link here to WorldCat. So by going over to WorldCat, now we are searching not just catalogs in South Carolina, but library catalogs all over the world. So here, when we do our search, we are getting records and finding out what is available in thousands of libraries, not just across the country, but worldwide. And you can see here the different types of things that are found in WorldCat. For the most part, though, you'll find books. And if you look at your list of results, it is set to default to ranking the items by the number of libraries that own a particular book. So you can see we actually own this book here at the College of Charleston. Nearly 2,500 other libraries own this book. As we go down, 1,000, you just go down and down the list until you get near the bottom of the list, and there's just going to be one or two libraries that own those books. So you can arrange the ranking in different ways, but it's set to default to rank them by number of libraries that own the books. And so if you find a book here that you want to get that we don't have in the College Charleston Library, but you would like to get your hands on it and actually check it out here, all you need to do again is use interlibrary loan, and here's a handy link to interlibrary loan, and when you do that, it'll just automatically take you to the proper request and actually automatically fill in the request form, so the people in interlibrary loan can quickly find a library that will lend us that book, have it sent over, and then you can check it out here just like one of our regular books. Okay, so I know that was pretty quick and dirty kind of introduction to library catalogs, but hopefully you learned a little something, and now you can fill out your catalog worksheet. All right, thanks.